Etheria was my intro into doing the stream. Also, the song died down, so I guess this makes a good natural starting point. Yo, what's going on? It's ya homie, Sidewalk Hero, defending dungeons and sidewalks worldwide. How y'all doing? Ethan, what's going on, man? How are you today? You have something to show me. I'm scared. A little bit. 6 of 9? Wait. I gotta do the intro, right? Yo guys, what is going on? It is S to the I to the D to the Ewok coming at you live on Monday afternoon for some Dungeon Defenders 2. Ready to start your week off right with some defending, some defenses, some heroes, and a lot of coffee. How are you guys doing today? There's like 2 defend words in a row. I don't really like how I did that. But hey, whatever. We got it. Cryo, what is going on, man? How you doing? Do you like my not so subtle hint that I was streaming? Alright, let's bring this scene over. Am I presentable today? You raided before I even done it. Was it still a 6 of 9, Ethan? Was that a 6 of 9? Did that though better than middle of the road? Was it not a max rating? What? Okay. Nice intro, thanks, Cryo. Ethan, what can I do to get a 9 of 9 from you? What can I change in that intro? So, I mean, I kind of just made it up one day because I thought it'd be really cheesy. S to the I to the D to the Ewok. And because it sounds like Ewok, E and then walk and Ewok, I kind of thought it was funny. I need like a script. Because I'm like just making it up off the top of my head other than like that one part and then the coming at you in the afternoon. 6 of 9 is the best you can get. Good point. Speaking of 6 of 9, Rover Wolf and Juicebags, thanks for the host. You missed the intro? Yo, what is going on, Partech? It's alright. It was only a 6 of 9 today. I mean, apparently that's actually the best kind of intro, so never mind. You missed, like, the whole flippin' stream, man. Probably the fact that it has, like, the first 3 letters are the same. I could get a 420. I don't think my streams are very 420. But 6 of 9, very much so. 6 out of 9. So I wasn't going to stream, and that's why I'm an hour late. I was trying to be productive, but as I tend to do, I'm kind of a procrastinator and, you know, a lazy piece of shit in general, so I didn't do anything. I figured, you know, let's just stream anyways. I don't know, and I don't know what I want to do on the stream, which you can comment saying that's kind of the usual. But we can look at, you know, like gearing up and stuff for the new patch and all that. That's an idea, right? We can do some, I don't know, Demon Slayer Altar. We can just go play some regular maps. I could check my dailies. I have a few of them, here. You know what? Let's start easy. Let's bring out some Dryads and we'll go do, I don't care what you are. You, and you. So I'm gonna just start off with some Harbinger maps and get my dailies done, I think. I'm gonna join the group chat once I'm into the map, and we'll just do like a few Harby runs real quick. Farm 750 or not. I mean, we can do 750 maps. That's kind of the plan, but I'll leave the maps up to you guys. I'm just gonna try to get some dailies out of the way while I'm thinking of it, and while people are jumping in. Yo, Zerman, what up, dude? Yeah, I might just do them real quick, like, you know, take 10 minutes, let people show up to the stream. I gotta spend some metals. Why are you buying upgrade boosters? Because we're not gonna be able to use them in the next patch. I really don't have an answer to that. Zimmerman. How are you doing today, bud? I need suggestions for this stream. Like I was just saying, you know, I didn't come in with a plan today. Maybe some power surge? We can do some power surge. That's fine. You have school? Are you watching from school? Been fishing for other streams? I noticed a guy streaming like called Sombrero, and I've seen his name on the forums. I'm wondering if it's the same person. I didn't check into it though. But I saw the name, then it got me curious. Alright, I'm gonna end warm up. Let me join the group chat. It is him. Okay. And you are watching from school, Cryo? Dude. Stay in school, kids. He streams in French. Oh, I could watch it then. Actually, I should check if I can watch it. Class in 5 minutes by. Oh no. Later, Cryo. Thanks for hanging out for the first, like, 10 minutes of nothing happening, at least. You know, it'd actually be interesting, because I used to be bilingual. But I don't know if I'd be able to, like, follow a French stream. It'd be kind of cool to check out. I don't really know anything about the guy, just that I recognize the name. I can't actually even, like, set in my mind what comments I know him from, just that I know I've seen a comment of his at some point. I don't even know if I'll do like 3 of these, even though I know I need 3 of these. Who we got in here? Lines. Okay. I think you'll understand. What? Wait. Are you Ethan? Sombrero did? Oh, that's awesome. I was thinking about, like doing posts on the forums, kind of like the ones I was doing in, my own Discord thing. But I don't know if I'm ready to bring, like, my thoughts into, like, the whole DD2 community. I wrote up, Zimmerman, if you don't know. You probably don't. I did, like, a little thing on the first 4 heroes in my own Discord, chat channels that were like what I knew about, you know, stats and relics and things and some shards, and kind of like theory crafting different ideas for the defenses of the original 4 heroes come patch. But like a lot of it was kind of like speculative, and it got me thinking, like, you know, they said defense speed and defense range, and I've always kind of been wondering, like, how much is it going to affect it? I really wish they had shown us, like, a defense before and after those stats being added on. I want to see what kind of effect we're getting. The angry PDT users will cite that using stuff other than PDTs is a stupid idea. I think there's plenty of non-PDT discussion in the forums. I don't think it'd be an issue. But yeah, like, I don't know. The kind of topic I brought up with, like, you know, theory crafting defenses and things, like, and I'm sure other people have already talked about it as well, but I'd like to see more discussions like that going on, and maybe keeping it, like, bringing those posts to the forums might be a good idea. But I'm afraid, like, I'm way off base on things and I'll just embarrass myself. And, well, I mean, I guess I shouldn't be afraid of embarrassing myself. I come on stream every day and do that anyways. And be like, yo, Going alright? How are you doing today? G? Everyone's itching for some challenge. Yeah, it's great. You used it before it was cool. Yeah, I've used it, and I even use it on stream every now and then too, if we're just farming. Especially more recently since, you know, it's all about like preparing for the patch. And sometimes you just need to farm. This siege roller feedback thread, you almost disagree with everything you wrote in originally. Yeah, I mean, we learn as we play, and other people's comments too can bring to light things we just never even thought about. That's also why I wanted to do it, to expand like my knowledge on the patch and stuff, and what other people picked out that I didn't. 2 weeks, yeah. I guess that's the thing. Like, my ideas for the rollers as well, or not the rollers, sorry, the patch and like stats and shards, different builds on defenses. I can't really know. It's so fresh. I want to get like, I think it might be impossible, and I don't know, if you saw what I wrote to you before we were talking earlier. But like, I want to see a like actual productive discussion on rollers, but I don't know if there's any way to get that in the current state. It's just, it seems like it's so, the opinions on them are so polar, at least when it comes to surface in discussions. Yo, Goliath, what's going on? No, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Oh, jeez, I forgot. That thing's gonna suck. Hey, bud, can you not AFK in my game? Please and thank you. Please don't AFK. This isn't a... These aren't games for AFK. Siege rolls are annoying, but why are they annoying? You know? What makes them annoying? And that's a big thing. I guess we're probably gonna be seeing rollers in a new light come the update. Yo, Double, what's going on? You know, I very much agree that I think 3 rollers is a bit much as a potential for solo. Okay. Bud, we can't have this. I'm sorry, but if you're gonna AFK, we don't do that on this stream. But like, you know, there's discussion like, you know, they're too hard or that they're not hard, they're just not fun. But then in that case, like, ogres are the same, but we're not saying delete ogres. What's annoying about rollers, right, is the buggy parts about them. The fact that they can, you know, hit cores and defenses given certain weird scenarios, right? Maybe a little bit of a iffy hitbox on the back. But like, people are saying they're just, you know, not fun, period. That's not necessarily true, right? That's just an opinion. Some people find them fun, some people don't, right? I personally think they're fun, but I see mechanics in them that I don't enjoy as well. But there's a sense of satisfaction in taking them out, especially in doing it without one of the glitched DPSs. But you know, I think overall they actually were a good addition to the game, but I don't know if they were fully implemented in the right way. And chest incursion is basically impossible? Well, that's the thing, right? Like, if you have the right DPSs for the job, you can do it. But with the current state of the game, you know, maybe doing that is not, like, ideal. But doing, like, 2 of them solo, there are ways around it, for sure. It's just about getting the gear. I think it's less of a problem on rollers and, like, 2 of them being hard to do. And more that the game, given its current, like, campaign to Nightmare, doesn't have the right amount of build-up to give you the tools to deal with that situation right away. It's hard to say, though. Like, I'm not at that progression point anymore, so can I really comment on it? But from what I can tell, it's not, you know, rollers are too hard. It's we're not given the right tools to deal with them without very specific farming post-campaign, maybe. Well, yeah, I'm not sure on the instant ground defense destroying. I've always kind of been kind of against that, but to me, rollers have always been like stop the spawn camping rather than like gate killing, rather than taking out ground defenses. Because there are ways around it with ground defenses, but I don't know about the early tiers, and I don't know if you have the tools to do it early on. I very much do think that, and I was saying this last night too, I think that there needs to be a difficulty tier after campaign before Nightmare, where, and we can call it insane, whatever, where, you know, it's like the defense of the current, like, it's like defense, but there's no rollers. It's, you play all the maps again, so you basically have access to all the campaign and defense maps. No rollers, but they're all around the same eye power, and you can gear up there. And then go into Nightmare. But this is probably like a moot point come, you know, Chaos in the new patch. Yeah, I saw your, I think I saw that post about, like, getting roller ready. I think the problem isn't the enemy itself, necessarily, is what I'm trying to say. I think it's about the structure, like the progression structure of the game. Because, like, there's a guy who's been watching the stream lately, and he's new, and he said, like, he started whatever days ago, he finished the campaign, had trouble with rollers, and he made a DPS EV2, and now he's taking them out with big boys, with big boy mines or whatever, like, 2 of them, I don't know about 3 yet, but he's, you know, adapting his gameplay, and it was tough, but he was able to work around it. I think the game needs to make it easier for us to figure out the tools, maybe. Not necessarily, like, hand them to us, but I don't know. I don't hate his mechanics. I think the problem with destroying ground defenses is more a problem with the size of the maps and some of the lanes being small than it is, you know, the fact you can destroy them. Like having 2 special bosses in one. I mean, they do a lot of things. That's very true, right? They're pretty busy enemies. Oh, it's already dead. I don't know why I'm spamming stars. But that's the thing, though. They don't do enough damage to one-shot cores. But I guess I can hit 2 of them on it. I've never had, and I don't know, my experiences may vary, but I've been playing the game a lot since the patch, right? Because that's what I do. I've never had a roller target a core if I wasn't standing near it, or it wasn't that bug scenario where, like, on Assault, for example, when you kill it, and then it sends off, like, a single Hail Mary rocket to the core. But I don't know all the conditions for that to happen, so I can't say for sure. That definitely shouldn't be the case. I've never had it target defenses, though. Though that might not be true. I did a power surge recently where it maybe did, but I wasn't convinced that it didn't kind of like, was here, I was over there, and try to shoot me and shoot through defense, or if it was just maybe a javelin tosser. But that's the thing, like, I don't think... Definitely for sure, like, they're not meant to target cores or defenses, they're meant to target players. And the roller itself isn't the problem, it's a bug with the roller that should be fixed, right? So people are saying they're attacking cores all the time, but like, I'm not seeing it, and I don't know, maybe I just don't play in the conditions that enable it to happen, but I find it hard to believe currently, or see it as more than just people trying to like really solidify their point, that they're exaggerating, to get their point across, and that it does happen, and it very much is a problem. But it's not like it's a roller's mechanic to do it. It's an issue with how they're coded. You don't think they get introduced properly in the campaign? I don't like how you go from campaign to nightmare and they're right in there. I said it already this stream like 5 minutes ago. I still think there should be another tier in between. I disagree with 3 in solo play. I think that's too much for like a regular mode of the game. Maybe chaos, it'll make sense. Let's, leave that for later. 3 is too much solo, but I think 2 is fine. Because there's definitely like ways that should be, that can be thought of to deal with it. There's strategies to be built around it, decisions to be made. And it brings about a different, like, way of thinking with the game. 1, you just DPS it. 2, you can DPS 1, but then you gotta find a way to deal with the other, and maybe it's wall spamming, or maybe it's some sort of CC mechanic, whatever. How they deal with that is more important in the balance. I think, yeah, I've killed Blue boss is actually quite ridiculous, too. Apparently they appear on Dead Road, but I've had people tell me they appear on Assault, or not Assault, but just Throne Room. Probably Assault on Throne Room. I don't know, personally. I don't know if they show up on campaign. I haven't played it, since I did the campaign. Man, I'm just keeping that up for a while. There we go. Maybe make them harder for number 4 if it was only 1. I think, I don't know. The thing about Unholy Catacombs, I guess, and how their targeting probably works on that you're experiencing, is not that they're probably targeting the core. I have a feeling with how they arc the missile, that if you're like opposite of it, the one on the opposite end is probably targeting you and hitting the core halfway through its travel. If I had to guess on Catacombs. I've never experienced that though, but I've had them, I think, take out things I put on the overhanging ledge for similar reasons. So it's not that they're targeting the core, right? It's probably that they're, hitting it on the way through. Well, Reflect Beams wouldn't work because they, like, go over. So the solution to that would be to be, like, a really, like, highly aimed shot. Like, send it way into the air, right? And then airdrop the missiles on you. Like, just bombard. And that way, they keep their... This is, so Trendy keeps their mechanic. It wouldn't hurt the mechanic any to send them super high and drop them down. It's still just a missile hitting you, you get your preview. They can just speed it up or slow it down, the travel of it and its animation to match the timing if that matters to them. They just need to change the path of that. I think at least something like that. Maybe they need like maybe they should have like a line of sight for targeting heroes as well, you know? What eye power is this Dryad? This Dryad is 730. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Yeah, I mean, I don't really want to like... we'll Tavern, whatever. We'll Tavern, then we'll go do whatever map you want to do, Devil. Just let me know. Well, I was gonna say something, and I completely forgot what it was. This is a DPS one, specifically. But I do have 5 other Dryads, all of varying eye powers, probably between 700 and 740. That's an interesting way to do a 2-part tech. Rockets that don't damage defenses, but I think there's a case to be made for, you know, if you're being bombarded by rockets, don't stand beside your towers. It's already a mechanic in other maps of the game, right? There's Betsy boss fight where she applies a debuff on you and you want to get away from your towers, right? You don't build close to the core. I think the problem is just like traveling from one end to the other, but that's interesting, Gearin, because you say you play alone mostly, and you must have come into contact with 2 of them on opposite ends. Don't be close to defenses when you DPS. But maybe there is a case to be made for rockets not damaging defenses. I definitely like that on Power Surge, because you have to be close to defenses to a certain point to, you know, build the map, right? But Power Surge, you can get around it with, you know, spamming a ton of whatever defense it is, and then once they leave the gate, going out. And DPSing and being away. You have had 3 on Cats. Yeah, I mean, I've had multiple on Catacombs, too. I think, I'm thinking more and more about this line of sight thing, right? I was just thinking about, like, they shouldn't target you unless they can see you. Because how are they going to get their aim on you if they can't see you? So if they can't see you, that problem on Catacombs wouldn't exist, right? They're not going to shoot across the map. But then you can still, like... They can still do their thing once they're inside, like, oh, there's an enemy. Bombard the heck out of them. I don't know, I mean, that's another thing. I think, rollers are probably going to have a more well-fitting role into the game come next patch. I think they're just one piece of a larger puzzle, and they were thrown into the game early. I think because they were ready, and just to, like, mess it up a bit. But issues is, like, a bit of an iffy hitbox on the back, and their rocket targeting every now and then, I think, mixed with the difficulty, like the kind of shock value of them, was maybe a bit much at the same time. You can get 3 on Catacombs. And honestly, I don't find Catacombs too bad to get 3. The lanes are actually, like, relatively long, considering the zigzag, so whether you turtle build or you gate build, if you gate build, you know, they can just go past your turrets. I've got mail. Actually, I did want to do one more boss map. 750, someone said, what did you call it? Power Surge. We can do Power Surge. Let's do Betsy. We can do Betsy as well. I need another boss map. Betsy is scary though. But I think I don't want to do Betsy because it's not like a 750, and that's kind of the theme of the week right now. Is preparing for the patch. If you solo, then you also need to cleanse the knights. Yeah, I mean, I didn't think too much about, like, the incursion mechanics. I guess You need to save DU. Okay, so the Knights don't spawn infinitely, right? So if you can delay the rollers with like throwaway walls and stuff, or you know, take out enough Knights to not matter, then DPS them, or like there's a few things, but you're like as you're around, yeah, you know, cleansing and changing the fires, the rockets targeted you can get the core. Yeah, they're a set number, exactly. So, I mean, yeah, in this case, I think the mechanic is kind of off and needs to be looked at for sure. These are issues, you know, this issue for sure I think needs to be looked at for that than maybe for solo play. I don't play that map solo very often, though I think it's still doable, but you could RNG into a bad rocket for sure with the current mechanic. This is the spooky squire, or this is a spooky squire. Yeah, it's pretty spooky. You have a ballista squire, awesome. So we'll dual build it. There's time to spam walls. I mean, I meant just like, you know, save yourself 60 DU in your build. Find a roller lane and put a few walls down so, you know, you can DPS 2 and kill the last one. Like, they're pretty slow. You've got time, I think, to cleanse on that map. And then take care of them. As long as you're, like, geared up for it properly. And I guess, like, as a Nightmare 4 incursion, it really is, like, the end of the game where you want to be geared up. Still, the rocket mechanic solo is probably a bit much on that map. I could agree with that. But in this case as well, I do think, you know, 2 rollers for solo play is probably where it should be at. The best of the Masters where it's at just to farm gear in general, right? That's what, you know, people should be doing to just gear up. Forget Onslaughts, just play Bastille Master. Onslaughts don't give you butts. They give you a bunch of blue trinkets that you're never gonna need. Blue relics. Have you shown me the thing yet? I mean, you came into my game. You AFK'd, and then I kicked you for being AFK for like 3 waves, so I don't know if you showed me the thing you wanted to show me or not. What am I supposed to be seeing here? Is it the skin on the Lava Mancer? Because that's a pretty baller skin. Actually, I'm kind of jealous of that. That looks cool as fuck. What the hell? Why it keeps crashing at the intro? I couldn't tell you on that one-time shift. Have you tried making a support ticket? You're level 50? Well, you were level 50 before. Are you saying your Lavamancer being level 50 because it's a new one? In which case, congrats. That's a slow grind in the current state of the game. No, you can ballista. That's fine. I'll do left, you do right. Or vice versa. That's up to you. I can solo or I'll do both. That's fine by me. We're both gonna have to DPS though. I don't think a 530 Lavamancer is gonna be taking a roller out. You know, right is like building along here. Like along like the wagon. Yeah, that'll be okay, I guess. I usually do them in a line like this though. And that gets both, so be careful with that. You soloed this. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you have or not. Just make sure you got the sides. I mean, I'll be taking a bit of the middle as well, but it's good to have like a catch. Look at that. We got a 11-Master Waller going, holding the lane off. And it's dead. If you're gonna build, Ethan, and your stuff isn't geared towards what you're building, just make sure you're not spamming. We need to be able to keep the mana a little bit for the first couple waves. It can get a little expensive. Your fishers die. Yeah, I mean, if we fail, we fail. We'll try, though. I think we should be fine as long as we don't get, like, trip rollers. But I'll definitely need some mana drops here. Pardon me? Coming through? Excuse me, pardon me? I'll be taking this mana. Thank you very much. Whew! Scared me there. You're so used to soloing it? It'll be fine. Maybe there was a problem with your install time shift, you know. You might want to try doing a fresh install of the game. But really, like, your best bet is just that. Send in a support ticket, you know? Detailing the issue. It wasn't that close. I built something to deal with it. It just went the other way in the end. Don't worry. I'm watching you. Yeah, sure. That's fine. I always build like this, though. Double, and I think that's probably the way to do it. Not only, like, is it good for covering the middle if these guys up top don't do their job, but it also gives you more room for rollers, too, in the current iteration of the game. I didn't check what was spawning, though. This should be fun. I think my DPS Dryad's in my deck, right? As the third slot, so I got the tools for doubles. Worst case. Today? Today is just more, today's just more 750 stuff and playing maps. I'm not too specific about it. Like, we can play things that aren't on the 750 farm for the patch, too. But I guess the theme of the week, right, is prepping for the patch. I haven't done the thing I usually do, is build like here for the bosses. Is he out? He is. I can't get around him. Can you please not tank him like this? What the heck is going on? Why did he turn? That's so weird. Yep. Luckily, rollers kind of spawn after all the enemies. Double. You're all like, all DPS. And then you're not there to DPS the roller? What is going on? Why do I sell and put them again? I sell them because they'll despawn anyways, but if I sell them, I get the mana back. And I can kind of control, like, the timing of them that way. I'm not going to be caught with them disappearing on me when I'm not ready for them to disappear. I do it early on because you're a little short on mana. Later on, I do it because I like big old mana pools. Sawi, come on, dude. You had one job. One job. The theme of the week? I don't know if that's the theme anymore, right? Well, I don't know. Right now, everyone's like trying to do the whole get the high eye power stuff, like they said on stream Friday. So that's what I'm noticing. It's all about getting that loot. Hey man, I'm not mean. You're just not performing the tasks that were set for you, that you were allocated and said you would do. But yeah, I sell them because it gives me full control of what's going on. That and habit from the first 2 waves. Oh, the theme of your week. I can't read. I'm sorry. It's hard to read chat while playing this game mode. I hope you understand. I'm trying to get more spooky glaives. Or you just want, like, better ones? What's up? Are you gonna have, like, 4 different kinds of flame auras come, patch? Or is that your plan? And then, like, all of them are gonna do different, spooky weapon? Are you doing alright? I mean, you haven't caused us to lose. So I guess you're doing fine. Ogre and a roller in the top lane, so double, I expect you to DPS it. Don't make me do all the work. Yo, yo, yo. I hope you weren't doing that, Geo. We're better than that. There's different ways to play the game, and Frosty's with Lightning Auras is definitely a way to do it. Your lane is good. You've got the Ogre in your lane, right? And then there's stuff up top. Started off solid. Thank you for the follow. Oh my goodness, we have a freaking Skelly boss? Now I'm actually kind of scared. Skelly bosses suck. Is it a Skellion though? I didn't check. I don't know if these shoot through the thing. Let me place a bunch down though over here as well. Roller still isn't out yet, so I'm safe for a second here. Alright. Double, I'm counting on you. Oh no, it's gonna hit it. Don't hit it. Please, please, please. Please, Roller, you have to understand I don't want to die here. No! I'm gonna die! Double. Double. I'm counting on you here. Come on, man. You did your job. Sure. I mean, you're not wrong. Ogre, ogre. Actually, oh, we got lucky on the last wave, too. Last time when I did this last night, we actually lost the sub-objective on wave 4. We still pulled off with a win, but we had double rollers in the end, I think. Or maybe the wave before? Was it a Plaguing Hulk? Because the Kellion sucks. Oh, you javelin tosser. I watched you do that. Joke's on him. He just made me not have to sell things. Thanks for the help. Double. Double. You said you could DPS. I took that as meaning you could DPS. Slakellion's the worst. Slakellion on this map is so hard. I mean, like, there's pretty solid ways to deal with them, you know, like just drop the wall on where he spawns. Easy enough. The problem is, you know, like, sometimes, remembering to do that and the hustle of it all. Well, you know, maybe, I don't know who you guys are talking about, but let's try to keep any kind of negativity and stuff out, even if it is, you know, unrelated to anyone here. I want to go, you know, shit-talking other people in this stream as well. They can, if they're really bad, they can, you know, live in their own island of negativity. If not, let's just, you know, still leave it out of this chat. Because we're here to talk about the game, not other people. You talk I talk shit about me? I mean, I talk shit about myself all the time. Yo. I mean, where's the Lavamancer fist? No, I was hoping you had the spiky ball. I was gonna make the anything's a dildo if you're brave enough joke. Alright, let's tavern it up. Success. You know, I mean, whatever. I'm not gonna, you know, go back. Negativity breeds negativity, fighting to more fighting. Let's just leave it out of this stream. Honestly, like, it has nothing to do with me, really, in the end. I don't really care. Some Bastille Master? We can do Bastille Master. I want to try the B build again, actually. Let's do Hodor's B build. And by that I mean my butchered version of his B build. And see if I can get it to work again. We beat it last time with some DPS in the middle. So I think we can do it again. You've AFK'd your way to 7 of 7 with LA Frosties? Yo. You've got to have some pretty strong LAs, I think, even with the strength of LA Frosty combo. We're here to have fun. I mean, that's true. I did just make like a... I did just make an insertion joke. Yo, what up, Ezrath? While watching the stream. Was it a roller map? Because if so, you're either really lucky or your LA Frosties are beast. Return of Maldonis. Ah, still, that's a tough map for LA Frosty. I mean, you remember back when you got me to do it, right? Like, I struggled. Which isn't saying much, I guess. But I struggled. Okay, here's the question though. If I'm gonna do a B build on Buried Bastille, do I do Serenity Auras as well? And I think I should try that this time. Because I didn't do it last time. Let's try Serenities as well. Alright, you guys know Bastille Master. I think I might have said Buried Bastille. You guys know Bastille Master. Drop me the mana. You've AFK'd roller maps? With good luck? As in, like, you were able to take them out, or rollers just didn't spawn so you AFK? Or your AFK was a success? I only know, like, one setup where I was able to AFK a roller, and it was like a Maw Wall, fully upgraded, double buffed, B spam with a Volcano as well. And I think I repaired the wall. I don't know if I had to repair the wall, but the defenses eventually took it out. Hodor did use essays? Alright, if Hodor uses them, then I'm gonna do it. Go back to your roots? Wait. Oh, do you mean the, by that do you mean, like, dropping the, Holy Aura? Because that, I think, definitely makes it a lot easier. You AFK them because they didn't spawn. Yeah, I could AFK roller maps all the time. When they don't spawn. Alright, let's do Bastille Master. And I wanna try to do a B build again. I think it's like 8 Bs in each lane I can get away with. No, let's do 7 Bs because I'm doing Serenity Ores, and then I'll see what's left. Oh, you stopped using boost ores? I think with a solid wall without them, you should be able to do it, right? And that's probably it. Well, what's better really to DPS an ogre, right? Is it boosting the auras, or is it trying to fit in another aura to touch the ogre? You're wasting 100 DU and AA. Yeah, don't you use like a million Sky Guards when you really need like 2? You said that you need it? I mean, it's definitely helpful, considering there's like a lot of goblin lanes early on too. But, I mean, we did it 2 days ago or something with just bees and trees. But we were DPSing, so what do I know? The Nimbus map? I think the Nimbus map's pretty easy if you turtle it up. You're guaranteed, there's only 3 gates that can spawn ogres on that map, so you can very much, you know, focus which ones need the heavy walls and the heavy roller defense, even early on. What's this map? Oh my goodness, dude. This map has a time limit and a depth limit. If we collectively die more than 4 times, we lose, so... If I see you die twice, I might kick it so we win. But yeah, we have a build limit there, Ethan, so drop me the mana. And then once I press G, you press G. On some maps use a million Skyguard towers, it all depends for sure. You never turtle Nimbus Reach? I turtle it now. I think it actually works pretty well. Because not only is there only 3 gates, but 2 of those gates hit the same wall if you turtle it. Woo! Yo, Andre, what's going on, man? You can only turtle Nimbus. Turtle Nimbus is great for Frosty setups too, right? Because you can get them lane sharing quite a bit more than normal. You can just DPS the middle double, that's fine. I think the idea is to put them up here, right? So they can help with the flyers coming in too if they get close. Let's just start off with this, and then... I mean, this will be a longer build than is necessary, but it'll be fine. I'll have time. DPS, Ethan, go around to wherever you see hard lanes each time and DPS those. Just, you know, be careful not to fall or die. Because if you die, then, you know, we're 1/4 of the way of losing the map. So we really gotta be careful. There's 7 there. You know, I mean, he did a lot of things. I don't think I necessarily need to do the same things as him. I don't think it really matters all that much. I think I did like this. And this will help with the flyers coming in too. Over here, I remember I put a wall that got attacked by, like, I think Draken and stuff. So I'm gonna try putting it here. And by wall, I mean the tree, of course. Okay, let's set that there as well. I think this is all I need, and then I'll just put down some bees. I mean, in a line doesn't matter. I guess it's just their positioning relative to things. Can I put it here? I can, and that's pretty satisfying. I don't know. I love spamming bees. I know it's kind of corny, but I don't know. Bee swarm is just fun in my mind. Alright, we can G. I'll build like the last 3 bees up top next wave. I think it should be okay. Maybe keep an eye on the flyers coming from the north is the only thing. You guys upgrade trees if you see them, I guess, maybe, and then after that, just bees. Oh, behave. Please. Please. Did I remember Serenity Aurora? I think I did. We got Serenities, we got bees, we got trees. I guess that's all we need. I need to watch his build again, but like... I think my problem with doing bee builds on this map before was... I was trying to use trees as walls, and I wasn't using enough bees. Clearly the answer is always more bees. You guys hyped for the new update? I don't know how I live through the day knowing that there's an update coming. I am super hyped. Boom tree. What do we have here? A fast enemy? I'll have to be a little careful about that. I'll DPS this lane. That's fine. So honestly, the east lane, Ethan, is probably the best bet. I think he put a bunch of bees here, actually, but... we might be okay. Yeah, those bees are hitting the flyers pretty well. I don't know. I'm starting to think, like, some bees around the core would have been good for safety reasons. Oh, that was an upgraded one, too. Yeah, these guys. So let me repurpose some bees. Let me retool some of these bees. Some safety bees, and we're probably fine. You put bees everywhere, so do the same. I mean, here's the thing. I already did it. You didn't build the bottom part out, though. I'm not going to do that. But I think you had a bunch more bees here. Honestly, though, if we have enough for the flyers, we're probably fine. Well, what do we got here? Flyer lanes? I thought that was at the right height for these bees. Like, I don't think that's too high for the nest. I'll have to watch it again. At least over here it's not too high. Here is definitely... maybe it is. Maybe it is. That's a, like, couple levels off. So they're hitting him, like, over here, though, I guess. And they're hitting him down below. I guess it's just a matter of if they get here, maybe it's a little too high. No, I think we'll be fine. I have a sneaking suspicion we're gonna be just okay. Can I hit this guy? That hit, that counts, right? That hit him. I'm almost certain that didn't hit him, actually. Whammo, let me upgrade some bees. Maybe putting a tree wall, like, here wouldn't have been a bad idea. Aggro the bees down? But it's fine. It should be okay. Everything's gonna be okay. Alright, these sides are kind of lame. I'm gonna go DPS the top this wave. The special of the boss in this map? Like, what does the boss do? The boss has this mechanic that, like, reflects damage that you gotta be careful about. Other than that, I think it's just kind of a very mildly tanky enemy. Easy beasy. What's the skelly boss down here? It's a Plaguing Hulk, okay. Let's let it progress, let the bees take care of it. Bees, do your thing. I'm actually kind of sad. I was thinking about it earlier today or last night. Yeah, she's pretty not tanky. I was thinking about it yesterday or last night, and because we're not going to be able to get a primary stat defense crit right away, anything that uses that as their main defense is going to be very lackluster right away. Unless you can, you know, I mean, you can get it, but like, before you find a piece of defense crit, which I think is the orb one. Bees, harpies, protons, whatever else, like they're maybe going to be lacking a bit in the damage department. I'm so sad. Bees, please. The Wheel of Gear. Please. Now what does she have, like 3 mil or something? Under 4 mil HP? Not that much less than the ogres. I don't know, let me do something to help. I'm helping. Alright. Yo. Easy beasy. Yeah, are bees hitting that thing? It's probably a bit too high. So what I should do is I should actually put the bees on the rails, and that's probably high enough to reach them coming by. You think, at least. Also, Dragon Backwards, thank you for the auto-host. Banter? If I was a superhero, my name would be Bruce Banter. Right? Am I right, guys? Please, please clap. Alright, all this talk about Frosty LA makes me want to do a Frosty and LA combo. Or, not combo, but like build. Thank you, Zimmerman. I appreciate that. I mean, you laughed because it was funny. But I kind of want to do Frosty Lightning Aura now. And now I'm torn. Because we're doing like incursion runs. You'd be Carl Pilkington's bullshit, man. I'm thinking of doing Bling King with Lightning Aura Frosty build. But the other option is to do the other one, the Unholy Catacombs. Also, I hope you guys noticed my lack of helmet from the chest. And rather, I wish it was my lack of noticing helmet. Please correct me. Exactly, Blinking. You got a Partek? I can't remember the last one I've done it on, but I want to do Lightning Auras. Plus, I can be a complete scum and do Skyguard, or I can do no Skyguard Tower for the AA. Oh, I'm so upset. I don't know if you were around for any of it, Zero, but I was trying to get Split Beam Vipers to take out air. I could just never get them to the state where like they were reliable AA. Unless they were like super buffed. And I also found out it's a very, very, very bad idea to have a single split beam in a hard lane with a boss that also has an air lane. No matter how buffed it is. Freaking Kobold flyers, like when they rage, they just like... I don't know. Sometimes I see them coming in kind of slow. Sometimes I see them very slow, and I think that's from like slowing effects. Other times they just like almost teleport. They're that fast. You rage it and then it's like gone. It's there. I'm not about that light, Ethan. I don't think that's a good idea. Maybe the difference between like getting another shot or not is actually just like the Serenity Aura being there. I was testing it on Buried Bastille, and it was like the well, I was testing it on all lanes, but there was that South Flyer lane that's like out from over the water, where there wouldn't have been any Serenity slow, and they like just insta raged and destroyed the thing. And they rage at half HP, so if you don't have some sort of CC on them, once they rage, you're basically like they're just gonna come in and destroy your thing. You can't get like a second shot in, definitely not a third shot. So it's like what, you gotta take it out in one hit no matter what? It hurts. That's why we need Sky Guards. Oh god. I'm gonna have to start thinking about my inventory again soon. But yeah, let's do Blinking. And then how many lightning auras can I put per lane? The answer I want is 4. But that might be a bit much. 5 times 4 is 20. Lightning auras times 30, which is 600 DU, and it's what, like 1,000 per map? So I might be able to do it. With some Frosty sharing. It'll probably be fine. I'm sure we'll be fine. Do flamethrowers or riot? See, and now that I'm torn, right? If you want to do flamethrowers, it's like, should we do flame bursts because we gotta use them while we still got them, or should we be doing flamethrowers as like a get used to the idea of flamethrowers? Let's end the warm-up. Who am I gonna need? I'm a scumbag, so I'll use Serenity Auras. Frosty Towers, regular blockades, and Lightning Auras. Ethan, please. And mana. Drop me mana, then you can inventory manage. 2 times rollers each. That's tough shit, man, even with multiple DPSs. Kick? I won't kick him yet. He did say he was doing inventory management on the last one. He's probably still doing it. But, you know, if you AFK in the game, they're too long. That's the thing about, like, stream games, guys. I'm not trying to be, like, a big dick, but we gotta keep the, action going, right? So, you know, bio breaks, they happen. But, you know, the show's gotta go on. And that's how I'm justifying being a dick and kicking people. Alright, can I be cheap with Serenities? Yeah. That's all this lane needs. It's not all that lane needs. What about here? That's all this lane needs. Like that coverage is fine. My problem is here. Everybody poops. Exactly. Everybody poops. But, you know, maybe you should poop before joining the stream. I do it. Why do you think I have intro like screen and music before I actually start like, you know, talking and stuff on the stream? It's because I'm taking a dump. Well, that and either that or making a coffee. But very often it's because I'm taking a dump. Ethan, I said that's a horrible idea. I'm here to win maps. As a kind of like joking, insulty kind of answer. But if you're FI at 30 eye power, I don't think we're gonna have that much success in Nightmare 4, and I'd rather play Nightmare 4 maps. Okay, let's get down what I think we need for Frosty Towers. Wow, thanks. No problem, dude. I'm glad I could help. You're welcome. Yo, Cryo, what up? Welcome back. Actually, 645 on your mage. I didn't check. I just know you went through like 4 heroes earlier that are around 500 to 550 range. But that's the thing, like, sometimes multi-building streams are good, but like, you know, I play this game to build and it's my stream, so I like to be a bit of a dick and be the one to solo build. And honestly, like, I say being a dick, but that's fair, right? Y'all joining my game. I'm the balls. Okay. So that's pretty expensive, but I can do probably 3 per lane, right? And I can probably get some decent, like, lane share. Let's be safe. You just want the flow? All I want is flow. I don't actually know what you're talking about. They'll probably focus on gold collection. I can DPS if need, though. Yeah, for sure. I mean, collect gold. I'm going to be focusing on making sure the walls stay up and checking what's going on, like, down below. Or is nearby. No. What's better? Actually, can I just do this? It's actually, like, pretty decent. No, it's actually trash. I take it back. Let's call it what it is. That is a horrible lightning aura placement. Zimmerman, are you disappointed that I always use splines even though I probably shouldn't need them anymore? I'm so sorry. That's good for there. So one here as well. Because this lane doesn't have rollers. In fact, this one doesn't either, so I don't have to be that anal about it. Yeah, not just when IG. It's in general, right? If someone's solo building a map, don't G up until they're done. And I've said it before, Ethan, like, it's probably a bad habit to be AFKing so much in public games. Shit happens, though. Like we said, everybody poops. I think I can do 4 more. That's enough for me. I don't think I need anything else. I mean, let's be real here. We're probably not getting any rollers on the walls anyways. But I want to throw more in. Okay, if we're gonna do this, let's play as a monk. I guess I could have thrown a Skyguard, but I want to be cheap. I want to be bad. Okay, actually, no, this is what I'm gonna do. You don't need to exist. I'm gonna throw this here. We'll try to make sure your ogres don't stomp mirror it. And this lane will get like a teleport dummy here. Yeah, Frosties will take care of the air, is the idea. But I have a Serenity Aura too, or not Serenity Aura, Skyguard. Because I can feel Zimmerman judging me for depending on Frosties. And I don't want to disappoint. And let's do here. Lightning Aura? Shocking. Please, Ethan, be here to play the game, if you're in my games. The stream isn't for AFK. If you're going to actively be there while utilizing Starfire, that's one thing. But we are playing incursions. The idea isn't to just stand there with auto-fire going. Okay, sorry, I missed your whole post because it's a little long. I'm going to read it now. So I don't want to build in DD2. I would love to just play a DPS hero and focus on one tower, like maybe a DPS monk that draws Serenity. Focus on that a lot more with Ascension levels. We will unlikely be able to have 20 plus heroes like a lot of people currently do. I mean, 20 plus heroes seems actually really reasonable right now. Because there's definitely like different ways to build defenses. And having 2 of each heroes for different kinds of DPS makes sense. Even if you're ignoring like different kinds of builds, right? So let's say you just want a DPS, right? There's crit monk and there's AP monk. That's 2, and if you do 2 different kinds of DPS for every hero, that's already 20. Let alone different kinds of builds. That being said, I don't think it's wrong to just want to mainly DPS necessarily. But I do feel like you're limiting your experience in the game. But hey, that's up to you, and if you have, you know, friends who are fine with playing like that with you, or you bring that to the table, you can DPS this game. Who am I to tell you how to play? But I think we'll definitely be seeing, you know, 20 plus heroes. I'm gonna be real here, there's so much going on, I can't really tell what's going on in this match. Building's my favorite part of this game, but I do like DPSing along with it as well. Solo is a lot of fun. I think solo can be fun too, and I play solo a lot of the game. But I've found a newfound interest in playing with people as well, since I started streaming. Even before that, but especially in this. I think a lot of people, though, like, when they do multiplayer, it isn't like this, right? With basically a bunch of friends, which is just what streaming is at this point. It's the stream multiplayer. Okay. Well, hopefully we'll be able to go fast enough that you can hit the whole game. I don't know what hasn't been upgraded yet. Did I miss anything? Oh, let me do this wall one time then. There's so much on the screen with lightning auras going. Now imagine we're gonna get this, but it's gonna be all fiery now. Oh. Everything that you do. I like multi-building too. And I like the idea. I very much like the idea of like getting a group where some person's better at like towers A, B, and C, and you can do towers D and F. Right? And, you know, bringing it out like your tower, your best towers are their best towers to create something to win the map. That's a lot of fun too. That's how I originally played the game. With a friend doing that. Though they don't play anymore. Okay, how are the walls looking? They're okay. Kobolds are a problem. I can't tell if they're raging from sight or from getting into lightning auras. Let me just take out this guy real quick. You solo built for the longest time. I did too. Half my hours in this game were from before I was doing public matches or streaming. I'm at 1400 now, which isn't a lot for some, which is a lot for others. Whatever. What's the same as using volcanoes? I really hope volcanoes get another pass. So I put down more lightning auras in this build. I think we would have been better with more frosty towers. All fiery with volcanoes. I see what you're saying. You're standing real awkwardly there, Double. Well, yeah, I agree. At the start, I actually found volcanoes pretty fun. Because their mechanic was interesting, and it was kind of like a big old fireworks show. It's gotten to the point where I don't really enjoy them, though, anymore. That being said, I like the Lavamancer for other things. Skywalker has no friends to play with. I made friends in this game. And I appreciate that. Who needs friends when you have people mooching into your games and stream? Am I right? I can't say that. I'm so sorry. It's Control plus M. If I'm going to, like, not read your whole in-game conversation there, Control plus M to drop all. Not everyone is a mooch. I was just kidding, man. I was just making a joke. I don't think everyone's mooches. See, you're all playing with me. That's the difference. We're playing together. We're not building together because, you know, I'm a building dictator, but we're playing together. You should use the Lavamancer. I like Oil Guys and Maws a lot. Fishers are interesting as long as you're not abusing the fact that they're 0 DU. 1 per lane. That's not so bad in my mind, even though I still don't like that they don't cost anything. Even Volcanoes aren't bad, necessarily, though I don't agree with Globals. But like, not spamming them, but using one. It's not so horrible. So pro and important like you? I'm humbled by your offer. But I don't think I really deserve that. I'll just keep playing at my noobish level. You should definitely, I think, you should definitely unlock them for the new patch. If you're gonna, like, you know, maybe you want to save your defender medals, but I think it's definitely a good idea to unlock the heroes for the next patch. Roller, Ogre, Roller, pair them. Speedy on the right. Seems like we're a little weak. You wouldn't play with you either. No. But yeah, for sure. You hardly use her. Dryad's a lot of fun. In my opinion. I like Dryad. Alright, I probably got it all. I wasn't really paying attention. Roller lane. Roller lane. I'm not really sure my upgrade priority right now. And I guess I just hate this lane for whatever reason. Even though it's one of the hard lanes, I'm an idiot. Oh well, we'll be fine. Lavamancer in 2017, I mean, you know, basically all you're saying is by the end of next December you should have a Lavamancer. I think you should get him though. I still haven't upgraded that Skyguard again. That's probably a bad idea. I don't know. There's something magical about getting a bunch of oil guys in a lane and erupting that I just enjoy. I mean, I was gonna do the, you know what, that one's followed by a bunch of kobolds. Let's not DPS behind a bunch of kobolds. Do you like it enough, Zimmerman, that you're gonna finally stop using only the original 4s? Yeah, that's the real question. Oh, get wrecked. Get absolutely destroyed. I'm so lit. Oh god! I'm dead. Doubtful? Aw, man. Don't be like that. There's so much fun to be had with the other heroes, too. You're only limiting yourself. Alright, let's see how the wall's looking. Pretty good. Pretty good. So this is gonna be, I mean, I really like the idea right now of turning traditional damage towers into CC towers. Like, your harpoon can be turned into an oiling machine. Ideally with the new patch, right? If I'm understanding, you know, how things are gonna work properly. I'm afraid I'm a little, like, overly enthusiastic about range and defense speed, though. But, like, Elantrian said frickin' machine gun cannonballs. I want to believe him. Pure monk builder? Yo, what'll be interesting is if we can convert our Skyguards into pseudo walls. I don't know if that'll ever happen. That's my dream. Alright, we're only Ogre, so I'm not too worried now. Let's see, any other tier 2s to tier 3s? You haven't been touched once. I'm so sorry. Is there 2 more mana? You wasted your defender medals from campaign? No, it's just investing in the future. One more. Oh, come on. 1 more mana. There we go. There's a lot more than 1. Actually, I don't even think there's anything I need to upgrade. You bought the lockbox. Oh, no. Okay, maybe. Maybe. But are you saying you can take all the things from Storm Chest, boots, gloves, and stuff and put them on one? Nah, in the new patch, I mean, your Storm Boot passive will end up just only on your boots. Your chest will be on your chest piece. It'll just slot into the appropriate slots almost certainly. You won't be able to like stack extras or put them all into one piece of gear. I mean, hey, if you like looking fly, that's not a waste of defender medals. I think I've also bought like a couple keys, maybe in the passive tokens, not many, just because I wanted the visual distinction of my heroes more so than anything else. Now I've got almost enough, like other than Dryad, I've got enough heroes to distinguish them, or skins I think. I don't know, Mystic's actually bad too. Keys aren't a bad idea, I think it's a good way to just like get rid of them. Oh, you're almost dead, dude. I thought you were the wall though, and got scared. What was I gonna say? But like, now that we've seen that we'll be able to do all our upgrading with defender medals as well, I'd maybe hold off on spending them on too many things. Though I'm wondering, you know, how that's going to be in the new economy where they're saying we need a lot of gold, but can we circumvent that with a lot of defender medals too? What am I doing? I can do this. Yeah, 5k honestly isn't that much. Walls are okay. Yeah, but like 2 weeks of gameplay, you can get 5k, you know? Like a focused gameplay probably, but you can do it in a couple, like maybe 3 weeks. That's not that bad. There's you know, defender medals seem pricey and like they don't come a lot to people who haven't been playing the game for very long. And then people who've been playing it for a long time like me. I guess they seem like they come pretty easily, and it's probably somewhere really in the middle. But like, you know, if you just consistently play a bunch, you get them. And you shouldn't worry about like grinding out to the next hero or getting to the next goal kind of thing. So how much longer are you streaming for? I don't know, another hour. I haven't really planned it up. Alright, Ethan, thanks for hanging out, dude. Yeah, I didn't want to make a statement 5k in 2 weeks and be a little off. Ah, nothing. But what is this? What is this? 692 isn't bad. I'll keep that, just in case. I can't remember if I have totems prepped right now. I was thinking, come patch day, you know, we'll have totems and medallions prepped, and that, you know, the stats on them were gonna like change the stats. It was just gonna change the values to the new system. But I think it was Juice who said, but what if they change the secondary stats so we have a chance of rolling into like range or speed? And I'm like, why would they do that? That doesn't make sense. But now I'm thinking, that'd be very interesting. And if they do that, then there's a reason to have extras so you don't RNG into bad stats on things you were counting on. According to your maths? You'll get medals very quickly. Yeah, no, that's true. Well, I mean, like, 3 to 5 maps is what, like... 3 to 5 maps, average, that's about 100 medals, whatever. 3 to 5 maps is enough to do a daily, easy. That's 300. That's the conservative vote, right? Usually people can roll into more 450s and 300s. So you're already getting, yeah, like a 500 a day. Pretty easy there. Yeah, 500 per day is realistic, for sure. And then 10 days is under 2 weeks. Not to mention the 2 weeklies you get in 2 weeks as well. I mean, that's not how the math works, though, right? Like, there's 450s, there's a 225, and I'm pretty sure there's even a 475, right? Value. But it's probably somewhere in the 300s for the average. There's no 475? I thought there was, like, one 475, but maybe I'm off. Like, triple incursions or something? But even if that's wrong, whatever, it's just another 450 that... Down for a few DLs? We can do a few DLs, I guess. Well, we haven't done Catacombs yet. That's the only thing. So I want to do, like... I want to do the 750 run today, I guess. So I'll do Catacombs first. Now the question is, what kind of build do I want to do on Catacombs? And the answer is, I kind of want to do a ground defensive Frosty setup. That's not how you average it, though. Because there's like, what, 3 or 4 of them? That's not how averaging works, Cryo. Come on. Yo, but if I ground defense, it's gonna be real scummy. Not, I mean, kinda. You still use Boost Aura? I mean, I'm not doing Lightning Aura. I was gonna gate kill ground defense. Oh, you were joking. It's hard to tell in text form. But, there's what, like... 300-400... I actually kind of want to look at this now. There's Boss, Castle, Ruins, Sewers, and Forest? Is that right? No, there's Town, right? Boss, Castle, Ruins, Forest, Town, and Sewers. 6 of them at 300, and then 6 of those all at 350, right? Then there's Incursions, 2 Incursions, 3 Incursions. And I thought those were a tier above. But I guess not. Then there's a 225. I don't know, somewhere between 300 and 400, probably. There's also 3 map wins as well. But there's... Yeah, there's like the 2 sewers, the 3 sewers, and that's 300 and 450 respectively. I need a list. 2 Frosties per lane, lanes are doubled. 2 LAs and 1 Boost Aura. And about that live. Yeah. The incursion, the 3-1 incursion was the one I thought might have been a little more than 450. The thing is, like, it might have used to have been that at some point too, which is why I could be thinking wrong, or maybe it never was and I'm just off my rocker. Also, like, we got 2 slots open. Alright. I'm not afraid to say I'm going to be a bit of a scum, and I'm going to use Fissures. Yeah. If you're going to mooch my game, you gotta do swords. I mean, without even doing math, Cryo, we do know the average is going to be somewhere between 300 and like 450. 300 and 400 more likely because of the 2 lower end ones with the 2 and 3 wins. So I'm not sure... That's mildly offensive. Well, I am mildly offended that you're mildly offended. There's only the one that's 225. That's the 2 wins. Let's put these up. And I'm going to do 3 per lane, I think. No, I'm going to do 2 per lane. No, I'm going to do 3 per lane. Ah! There are 3 defenses, 1... What are you talking about? There are 3 defenses and 1 is never used. Wait, 3-0 What are you talking about? What's the 3rd one? I think you're full of it, dude. What are you talking about? If you say something like Fire Squire, I'm gonna throw a fit. No, I'm not, but I'm gonna like off-camera facepalm. Do swords starting wave 5. And first couple of each wave should be fine if we're gonna gate kill everything. Fissures and Snake Coil are the 0 DO ones. I don't know what you mean after that. Fountain doesn't count. Fountain doesn't count. Yo, but you're saying what's going on. Oh, if you don't know how to join, then let me give you these handy dandy instructions here. God damn it, bot. 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 Fuck. Abyss Lord Fountain doesn't count. That does not count. That's like I'd count that as an ability, not a defense, but I guess you can make the argument for both, right? I guess you can like get spheres and passes and then strategically place it. The problem is if you leave the hero, it despawns it. And that's the biggest difference, right? If you go off that hero, you lose it. It is not a defense, what are you talking about? But yeah, no, it's, I don't count it because, yeah, it won't stick around if you leave, if you stop playing Abyss Lord. I don't think this will get rolled over, but it might. We'll see. Okay, what am I doing? I want freaking protons. Buff Abyss Lord? Abyss Lord needs something. And I don't know if it's a buff. I can do this, even after forgetting that I needed to put these in. Gonna do the McDonald's M for protons. Because I definitely didn't mess up and forget to place them. I want to accept that. I do actually want to put a couple dummies up top, just in case. Now the question is, do I pander to Zimmerman and build lightning auras? Why is the bot not doing the thing? I'm so sad. Bot login, please. It's like, it says it's logged in, but it's not like giving me all the things. It worked like 5 minutes ago. I'm so upset. Fuck it, whatever. You guys know how to join. I have non-pure? What does that mean, non-pure? Zimmerman, please. Okay, what do we got? We got 3 lanes. I still need, sand traps over here. Will you never be satisfied? Not sure how, I don't want to listen to you guys and your join shit anymore. I'm through. I'm done. I am done. Alright. There's 3 lanes and there's 120 left, basically. 130. Yo, no lengths, dude. Get wrecked. Everything LA's are pure, everything else is tainted. Yo, Dav, you don't own me. I do what I want. I do what I fucking want. What I want is to not make decisions about streaming. Can I do this? Or should I, you know what? I'm gonna put this in here. And if it dies to roller, I'll just replace it. I'm not gonna upgrade them. You know what's really bad about this though is that I was gonna put dummies up top. Cobalts. He's your other DPS. That was my other pain in the butt. There we go. I think these things explode for bigger, like their trip range is lower than their damage range. Trip is 318 attack, radius is 513, good. Yeah, man. Where's all your gold at, dude? Where's everyone's almost 29 mil? I don't know what I'm doing, by the way, like... I'm kind of, like, completely lost in what I'm doing here. What's going on, Dev? Like, what is happening right now? Who am I gonna DPS as? You. And you. And Frosty Towers. And I wanted to use Oil Geysers and I forgot. But it's fine. I'm gonna, like, do the M in each lane, I guess. I don't know. There's, like, 3 upgrades per lane. Yeah. So let's do the M. Front and back. I really have no idea. My mind's all over the place right now. Build needs more fishers. If you put more fishers down, I'm gonna kick you. I'm putting my foot down. Also, I thought about 2 per lane, but I feel like I'm already getting enough judging eyes from Zimmerman right now. I don't need more. We will make it work. Oh. We can work it out. We're gonna like rollers every lane, and I'm gonna figure out in the worst way that I put everything in the wrong spot. I'll take mana for each wave so I can focus upgrades though. P's and Q's. Please stop existing. You too. There we go. But like sand traps, 4 charges, no damage. That sucks. I definitely should have put them further back, because like enemies are walking past them now or dying, I guess, and then maybe is the other option. They do a lot of damage when they stun. No, no, no. You don't understand, Zimmerman. I've done protons here before. Why is there so much fire sound? I've done protons here, doing the setup. We're gonna be fine. Come on. Come on, Dav. Come on. What is wrong with your control button, dude? Did your bind fuck up? Alright, we got an ogre, so I'm fine now. Double. Where's my mana? Double. Double. Thank you. There we go. Oh, no, no, don't put me at 4. I need 2 more mana. I mean, I don't need it, but it's bothering me. Ah, you know what, screw it. I'm just gonna do... It did no damage. It's all freaking... Yeah, it's all Fissure. This is all just CC to keep things in the Fissure at this point. I'm gonna do the thing, though. This is why I forgot like a freaking Serenity Aura. Yeah, I actually did forget a Serenity Aura in this lane, so what can I do? I'm 10 DU. Damn it. That's actually really bothering me now. Oh god, I can't. I can't. I can't. You guys are supposed to catch me on this. Max amount? No. That's a horrible idea. Can't take the fact that I don't have a Serenity Aura in that lane. It's unacceptable. Rather, like, you know what? I'm at the point where I'd rather get rid of the other Serenity Auras. Let's bop this guy. Like, this lane doesn't need it. Because it's been all easy enemies in DPS. Should I rebuild something? What do I do? I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm making decisions right now. Okay. I'm going to have 50 now, right? You should uninstall the game. I'm actually at that point where I probably should. What if I do... oh yeah, let's put in a safety Skyguard right here. What is up with the preview? What the heck? Is that how it always looks? No. What the heck? What is wrong with the textures up there? Up down here. Does that look wrong to other people, or am I crazy? Maybe it's just the lighting from this angle, because that looks better than this. The fuck? Oh look, safety Skyguard. Yeah. We did it, team. Good job, everybody. I'm not tripping. This shit's just black. Looks fine for me. I don't know. I don't know anymore. This doesn't feel right. I need rollers to come out though. I need to prove to Zimmerman that my protons are fine. Guys, if a roller comes out on wave 5, let it get up. Actually, let it go fucking through the proton. This call just plays the damn Skyguard. Screw off, dude. What did my in-game chat become? They're talking about a completely different game. Is that what's actually happening here? That's not okay. So, like, this is actually the Proton and Fisher game right now. Also, like, if I really wanted to use the Skyguard, I shouldn't have this middle Frosty. Actually, if I didn't have the middle Frosty, I could put something down in the lanes. Nope. Psychelian, nope. There we go. Excuse me. Oh my god, I was freaking out for a sec there again because like I had that thing where it locks you into a movement. Get out of the gate. Oh my god, he turned around. Oh my god. He fucking turned around. I love Zimmerman. I love how you said you Americans and Canadians. If it wasn't a Canadian streamer, if I wasn't Canadian, would you have said Canadian? Actually, there's been a lot of love for soccer recently in the country. I've been noticing. And I'm gonna keep saying soccer. What the heck? This fucking book, man, though. He just, like, turned around. Like, not only did he take forever to get out, he goes and he turns around in there. Also, yo, what up, No Guard? Console peasant. That's right, I said it. I'll get my coat. Yeah, man, I'm using Mega Shark. Mega Shark's great for AP Gunwitch. Someone needs to cleanse this purple ghost. And why does it have to be me? Most Americans don't watch real football. Yo, speaking of real football, it's the Super Bowl this weekend. This is so dumb. I don't think I've ever had it this bad before. This is why sometimes you gotta cleanse. He's just sitting there, stormgloving it. Let me help. Yo, maybe if we move back, you'd eventually leave? Probably not, though, eh? What is that? Was that... Oh, that might have been the pet shots I was seeing. Yeah, let him out, let him out, let him out. Let him out, dude! Not every now this needs to be perfect, right? I mean, yeah, don't delete all your characters, dude. What the heck? If you want a fresh start, start playing on PC, like, on the side. Everyone knows English football. I have won the Premier League like 6 times. Are you a pro footballer, Zimmerdog? Zimman? Give me your mana, you turds. Thank you. You have no PC followers, though? I mean, you have people who watch your stream. Does the, method, does the medium with which you play games matter? On a video game. Yeah, no, you're a soccer pro, dude. If they want to play with you. Oh, well. I mean, it's also free to play on PC, right? It can't hurt. I'm the mana taker. I'm the man with the plan. It actually is more of a necessity thing in a lot of cases that I'm just trying to keep a good habit for all the time. And that's like really, focusing upgrades onto what needs upgrades. Because I think come this new patch, and I've been saying it for a while, that eventually upgrades are going to matter. And this is especially true when you're not using PDDs now anyways, but upgrading is going to really matter. I'm sure of it. And so I'm developing good habits for it. Can't afford multiple systems. Yo, I mean, I don't know, man. I was just trying to give you shit. You can be the void that needs filling in terms of DD2 console streaming. I know there's console streamers, but I don't know if anyone's really doing it regularly for DD2 anymore. You need to be that guy. We need you back. And then you can just play off stream on PC, right? With all the real pros. Oh, did I just say that? I can't say that. There's quite a few. I mean, I get people who come in the stream every now and then asking if it's PC or PS4. Asking if I'm playing PS4, and then there's stuff on the forums about people who play it. I don't know about people who watch streams and play PS4. Oh man, if I had 65 more mana. Oh, let me tell you. Actually, let me upgrade that one. I'm so confident in my placement. I'm going to upgrade the things in the royal lane. Remember, guys, I want to let that thing leave the gate. Please, partech. I'm also a noob. DD2 leaderboards? Nah. DD2 shouldn't be a competition. We gotta work together. I guess map leaderboards. I'm thinking of post-game leaderboards, I guess. Yeah, some sort of scoring for map overall, and it posts your team comp of who was there to finish it, maybe. A speedrun mode, a score attack kind of thing. I don't know. Be hard to do. Well, we just needed to get to a state where there is no meta, and that's kind of what they were talking about with this patch. That hopefully there's no meta. We'll see if that actually works out, though. Oh, I'm dead. I did not see the co-ult. Oh. Whatever. I don't actually want a leaderboard system in the game anyways. Look at that. Past the first node, you hater. Past the one on the right. Past the sand trap. I mean, there's always going to be things that are stronger, right? But I'm hoping what that is telling us is that they really are going to try to, work towards it. At least more so than now, right? Right now there's like a very strong favoring of defenses. But I hope that they really do work on balancing to make multiple paths, viable. Oh shit, that is some godly placement. Yeah, man, because I'm a spline scum. I guess it's not that hard on this map though. Like if you put it between the posts, up against it, right? Any of these node things don't get rolled over. And then just shift it slightly to the right of the center of this. And it's not that bad on this map. But like, I did kind of cheat with splines. Splines are OP. God damn it, now you're just fucking mocking me here. God damn it. I just gotta prove you wrong, man. These protons ain't going anywhere. Oh, for sure. Honestly, you know what? I blame the game's lack of balance for the longest time. I don't, actually. But I think that was a big problem with the game. Splines are wrong so often, it's true. I don't think they're that bad on Bastille, but anytime you get a really wide lane, I think enemies try to walk down the splines, but what happens is like they crowd and kind of push each other out of them. So you can't rely on splines for a lot of things. For rollers though, they seem pretty accurate. Assuming, there's no player interference, right? Because I've had pretty good success with it. The problem is, like, sometimes splines are pretty skinny, and you can't use them as, like, a width indicator for, You can't use them to indicate the width of the roller. So, like, there's Siphon Sight D, like, the steps ogre lane, where the spline is actually a little skinnier than the roller's path. I think it's a little skinnier, because I've had things blow up in that lane that shouldn't have blown up. I actually want, I've said this before on stream, I want splines to actually be a consumable item, that you go into a map, in the initial build phase, you activate it like you would, one of those old boosters, right, the old salves, and for that build phase, you can see the splines, rather than have a command for it. And make it like just a tiny defender metal cost, as like a sync. You don't need it to play the game, but it's nice if you're trying to do like specific things or trying to learn the maps. But maybe, that was before I knew, all these different upgrades in the new patch and how defender metals will be a viable option for upgrades. I don't know. Let's fucking upgrade these. Ogre. Man, I'm getting really lucky with roller spawns, and by that I mean that's kind of boring spawns. That's 2 rollers on the map, or 1? But yeah, there we go. Easy mode. Last wave. Ugh, what do I want a chest piece for? I could do a Gunwish chest piece. I don't need storm gear, and I still need ability power and crit chest piece, I think, right? Oh no, I do have one. It can't hurt to check again. What are you doing? I don't know what you're doing, dude. What are you doing? So there you go, look at this. Look at this ground defense trap lane setup, which only scums fishes a little bit. This is the real shit here. This is why Frosty Towers are amazing. This wouldn't work without fucking Frosties. I mean, it probably would work, but I like Frosties and I want to attribute it to them. Yo, why did you pick the one lane I'm DPS and Ming? I didn't lich though, so I don't have quite enough. There we go. Idle flow with defense health. Eh. You know, they talked about finding like high power and 750s going into the new patch, and I thought like, that won't be necessary. But now I'm thinking of it and it's like, well, if you look at relics, right? And they're giving what, like 9k or 900 or 1000 stats or whatever, but in the new patch, it's literally all your defense stats is. There's going to be a bigger difference in stats by high power come that new patch. For the primary stat at least. So I guess the difference in high power for stats is going to be quite a bit now. Monk, jack of all trades, best at a lot of them, except for walls. That's not true. I just wanted to make a jack of all trades, and then doesn't have walls joke. Let me get those out of your way. Man, I'm getting a lot of defense on secondaries. Are there any defenses that we would want defense health on as a secondary to a defense power come the new patch? Anything trap is a thought for sure. Consider them all. That might be an idea. So wait, best at a lot of things, but really not that many things. Really then. Because he's not good at ground defenses. He's not good at anti-air. He doesn't have turrets or walls. He's got like some of the best support towers in the game. Serenities are just great. Best melee. Not the best ranged. Not the best tank. Okay, yo, what's going on? Thanks for the host, dude. Yeah, we can do Demon Slayer. Booster, yeah, Booster I think is pretty good. I don't know. I mean, I think Booster and Buff Beam, I think there's a decent balance between the two. Go enjoy some Tales of Berseria? Berseria? What is that, Arctic? I saw like a tweet of yours or something mentioning it. Now I'm curious, what is that game? Let's go do a Demon Slayer. Yo, Rod MG player, what's going on? Oh god, my auto collects. Everything else is subpar, yeah. At least between themselves, I agree, Zimmerman. In fact, they might just be balanced in general. I just don't want to make statements, but I think there's a good balance between the two. JRPG, really smooth combat and just makes you happy. Yo, that's awesome, dude. Have you considered streaming it, though? I think I caught a bit of one of your, like maybe yesterday you're doing a bit of Sonic speedruns. Can't remember. I lurk every now and then. This is basically what I wanted to say. BB, Buried Bastille. Yeah, Buff Beam. Boost Beam. Boost Buff. You don't think it'd go down too well from your usual content? You know, but sometimes it pays to experiment, right? Maybe take a day where you usually don't, or a time slot you usually wouldn't stream and try it out, maybe? Who knows? Honestly, like, if you're playing the game and you feel like it might get some interest, maybe, and you wouldn't normally be streaming, it can't hurt to stream it once, right? People aren't going to stop watching you if they enjoy your other content. At least, you hope. Wait, what am I doing? I wanted to do the 2 Harpies. Used to think buff beam were OP and to play with boost aura only. Yeah, I can't remember like how the defense power buff is about the same, but then with the extra 20 DU, you get the defense speed. Can you join? As long as you finish the campaign, you can join, and as long as my bot commands are working. Ah, yes, it's working now. There we go. There we go. Only requirement is to be finished the campaign. I've never looked at the specifics in, you know, is the defense speed worth 20 DU? Do they do the same kind of boost? And then there's, you know, certain mechanics of it. You know, the boost aura is a little more lenient in terms of placement, but you can chain boost beams. I like it. There's, you know, pros and cons to using each, and there's trade-offs to them. Oh, what am I doing? Oh my goodness, I'm looking at the wrong side. I'm so sorry. I'm also on the wrong gun witch, so I'm gonna fix that after this wave. Yeah, okay, yeah, so that's it, but it also, yeah. But then it has defense speed, and that kind of can make all the difference as well. So it doesn't increase walls. I don't think it has the protection. Less coverage, but you can do the chains, you can get the defense speed. Honestly, I don't think boost beams do more for the meta, dude, right? Like, poison dart towers don't scale really any with defense speed. So really, people are using boost beams over boost auras for PDTs. I think they're doing it wrong. It didn't work. My bot's having so much trouble today. No, I don't know. Did you guys see that? My fucking number 4 ability went way to the right. I don't think it does. Should you use non-default hero names? Absolutely. I'm pretty sure it doesn't, though. And honestly, like, you don't even need it if it does, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't. But I should definitely check that out. Like, I'm pretty sure it just affects the defense speed, right? Because, like, Envenom, I thought was the only thing that affected that. Otherwise, you'd be putting defense speed into your Huntress SAS points, which maybe you do, and I'm just forgetting. I don't know. Someone who actually uses PDT should actually know this answer. Actually. There's plenty of people who use both. Yeah. You do put points in Huntress? I don't think putting defense speed into your PDT is worth it on SAS points. If that's what you mean. Yo, Yeguaquin, thank you for the follow. Don't you get to 0.82 with Envenom? What I understood was defense speed base for that was like 1 tick per second. With Envenom, you get down to 0.82. I helped. No, I'm pretty sure Envenom's what gets it to 0.82, not defense speed. Like, I don't think defense speed affects the tick rate, just its fire rate. And its fire rate really, in the end, doesn't matter. Not if you're, like, front-facing it into a lane, really. There we go. Cheese Master would know. I mean, we're not talking about Envenom, though. We're talking about how defense speed affects a Poison Dart tower. Or, what did I just say? If defense speed affects Poison Dart tower. We'll do this one more time. Bot, please. There. Why? Okay, thank you, Dab. Why is it not working for me? Ugh. Yeah, I'm gonna check it right now, even. Don't cheat already. I don't think so. Unless there's attack rate is also 0.8, whatever. I've got 0.82 on mine. Stats, defense speed is max, so let's reset. Poison rate's the same. .82, .82. I don't know why I sold that. Let me actually take that off, because it's not helping me at all. I don't know, well, I know why it's in there, because I just didn't care looking about this thing. Range, I don't know, the rest into health. I don't care about his fire rate. Alright, let's get to building this map out. The bot does save me, though. You're right. I don't know what's up with it today. Yeah. That's not a question, though, Zimmerman. The thing was defense speed stat. Absolutely. If I was not wearing... If I didn't have that weapon with Envenom on it, it would be ticking at, like, once per second. I'm not gonna do it right now, though, because, like, I already took it on my deck. But that's right, like... that. I mean, that's what the Envenom passive's all about. So, like, you can get your thing to fire fast, and I don't know how much, like, that matters for the Poison Dart Tower. I'm pretty sure the answer is not overly. Not in terms of, like, a single target damage, that's for sure. Maybe if you had your PDT, like, at an angle in a lane to apply the poison a little faster to multiple enemies. That's about it. Let's grab a couple star powers early as well. By the way, like, I put these harpies down. I started doing it last night. I don't actually think they're helping all that much. Do I get my Goench out from the beginning? No, maybe. I'll try to freeze for you, dude. Here's the thing. Overall, it's probably not going to make a big difference. If you have it going perpendicular to the lane, you can probably apply that poison to more enemies, but the fact that it explodes and puts the dot on anyways, you really don't need it. But I can see reasoning for having it based on that. Oh my god. I thought that hit. Please forget Pigeonhole. I'm thinking about PDTs without Toxic Shock a little bit, and that's probably the way to use them if you want to apply poison to like the lane, right? Rather than, you know, stack up a bunch on a boss. Though, I don't know, I guess you probably wouldn't have good, like, stacking. No, sure, let me do Harpies. But I think like a PDT without poison or Toxic Shock is probably still better at just taking down an Ogre or something. I don't know. Before Toxic Shock, I never used them. In their old form, and they were still decent at what they did in their old form. Just underloved. But I didn't use them personally, I was all about using traps. I'm helping. So I'll do Alter after this, and I don't know, what time is it now? It's like 4:30 my time. Depending on how long this takes, I might do 1 or 2. Wasn't gonna grab mana, but what if I have to like really repair 2 trees? Then I'll be screwed. Which one did you go to? Middle? I thought it was actually the other low one. You're so impatient, Dab. Just give me like an extra second, Freeze. It's all good, man. I'm helping. Actually, I kind of did help that time. So I'm going on... Am I at 2.5? Yeah, okay. So maybe they'll finish at the 3 hours. Oh, that's awesome, dude. If that's the reason you're doing it. Because I was kind of kidding before, but like that's exactly what I did. They need like their own icon on the minimap too, instead of just a big red circle. Tab, let's do it up. Ooh. People quoted my forum post, people reply, 16 other users replied to a thread you track? What? Excuse me? I don't know. What is going on? Alright, anyways. I'm not here to, like, read the stream forum, or the forums. I'm here to fucking play video games, and I'm gonna stay in the lobby real quick, because I need to inventory manage. Let me sell some things. I'm almost full up. I'm definitely on things like I don't need. I'm at the point where I'm holding like anything that's above, or only things that are 690 and above. I'm gonna have to raise the bar or start weeding out things like I definitely won't need. I don't know how they're doing the conversion, but I don't really want to like hold on to defense gear, like armor, and then hope that it rolls into DPS stats I want. Oh, we're looking for Alter. Should I do something interesting on this map? I don't know what I would do. I didn't do anything interesting on Demon Slayer, but that one doesn't really count. I don't know. Like, my whole essence is telling me to do ballistas right now. The only problem with doing ballistas in this map is that Like, there are a couple damage sources per lane, and the assassins, I think, can take their aggro and ruin your day. Proton and a Serenity Aura only? Yeah, okay, sure. Let's just do Protons and Serenity Auras. Wait. I'll do Protons and Serenities only, if I can do a wall per lane. You know what, screw it. I'm gonna do it whether you say yes or no, but give me the mana. Thank you. Oh god, I hate my placement. Only dummies? You're a dummy. When I first played this map, it was PDT, Serenity Auras, Blockade, and 2 lines of 3 Chain Protons. Do you think this is enough for the damage in a lane, though? Nope. We're doing dummy walls because I already have in my deck. Can't control my speed. I'm too fast. It's too late, I've already made my decision. Yeah, but I'm not using PDT, that's the difference here. Not that, like, this is hard with my defense choice at all. Let's be real here, this is a pretty, like, easy map to just use Protons for. The reason I want to use teleport dummies instead of mage walls too is because, like, if you get a range guy for whatever reason off of the Proton, he's just gonna sit there and beat on the wall. We don't want that. Wait, there's so much more though. There's so much more I can do. We should make use of it, I think. Yeah, let's do that. I'm just gonna, like, chain these areas between. There we go. And then, I don't know. Yeah, good job, team. We did it. Alright, who am I DPSing as, and why is it Gunwitch? Oh my god, game. Please. Where are you? You're here. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, this is melting them. I mean, I guess it's not really surprising. Ugh. So where's the other things? There's one down there. You've got that. I thought there was one more on the map, I guess. Well, there's one more on the map. More on the map. That joke didn't really work. Woo! Please don't cut. Yo, so these guys are using the Mystic's Dark Ritual blade, right? I'm not crazy about that, right? Like, the sword these guys are wielding is just a bigger version of the Dark Ritual blade? Alright, find a yellow number, upgrade it. Check, check. That one wasn't, whatever. Yeah, it's just kind of a cool little thing. I've never noticed it before, despite like all the times I've played it. It looks exactly like it. But I'm too busy like getting smacked in the face to check like each corner to make sure it's the same. There you go. This is the new meta, guys. Just do the old meta, but drop your poison dart towers. And you've got it. This is the future. I'm trying to drop a freaking... There we go. Cooldown wasn't back up yet. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Nice try, that's my book. I'll take that as well. Oh, I just got wrecked. That's how you did your solo runs. I mean, I just, you know, had blockades and it was okay. If I did this solo. Instead of just not building walls, just build walls and they'll attack those instead. And typically you could finish the phase before, you know, they got through a blockade. It's a muff-flippin' blockade. I don't really care about upgrading, really. Oh, get me in there. So it's like almost 5 my time. I'm getting pretty hungry. You don't like having to check if you have to repair things? I mean, you can do this map with like... Okay, you know what? Screw that, dude. Screw that, man. I'd rather like do this map if I'm scumming it with like a blockade and a PDT rather than like a million protons. If I'm just trying like looking for like efficiency of the build, you got a shitty excuse. Ah, we all ran in there to get it. Oh! 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 I liched. I'm helping. I'm helping. I'm just gonna G. We don't need to upgrade. So this is at 2:45. I'll just end it with this one. Thought you said this is how you did it without the PDTs. Just a lot of, like I thought the point was to use a lot of protons instead, so like you didn't have to worry about like flyers hitting your PDTs while you're solo. Also, did I just pick up a book and then pick up a book? No. I'm not out of touch. It's the kids that are out of touch. Whoop! We got it. We're good. Alright. So, yo, do we want to put money on when we get more info for the game? They were saying they want to be able to tell us more this week, but that'll definitely depend more on development than anything else. But like, I think they wanted to talk about like enemies and shit, right? Like I read that somewhere. If they can. Wednesday devlog? Probably no dev stream this week either way, but maybe? Who said I pay money for info? I just said we bet. Make bets. 690, eh. I don't pay money. I pay compliments. I don't do that. I feel really corny when I do that. I'm hoping we get more info Wednesday in terms of, and like devlog version kind of thing like last week, dev post. I wouldn't be surprised though if they wait till the next, but I think like they want to give it this week is what they were saying. And yeah, the dev stream is not this week, but next week. I remember though in the dev stream, Belange was saying like it could come sooner, but I'm pretty sure he said like, well, it might delay it. And then he was like, you never know, it might be sooner, but it's most likely to be either next week or delayed. What I'm talking about is like the dev post, right? The text thing. And I think they said they want to give more info on that this week. Maybe not that form. But we might get another one maybe. I guess it's not really a devlog, but you know what I mean. Like they go out like the shard info and stuff last Wednesday. Hopefully this Wednesday we get something as well. And then we'll be even more like hyped for the freaking patch that won't be coming for another like 3 weeks after anyways. In the best case scenario. You don't get your hopes up? I mean, I'm just basing it on I saw something I think I read. I mean, the week before they said they wanted to give us more info last week. And they gave us more info last week. To be fair, I mean, Isom for like the past few weeks was saying, you know, I really hope we can give info. But then it was a little more solid. I don't know. Let's say I'm cautiously optimistic. It would be really nice to get more info. But like, maybe not expect it. What you should expect though is that I'm going to be ending the stream right here, so thanks for tuning in. I don't know if I'll be streaming tonight or not, and I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow. I'm sorry that I can't be more reliable on it, but real life and stuff. But thanks for tuning in. It was a lot of fun. And I hope to check you next time, because if I stream tomorrow, I'll be at noon EST-ish. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye!